Greetings! I am here to educate you on the fascinating chromosome 15. Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, or packages of DNA. Chromosome 15 is the most important, as I am the one presenting its information to you. So, basically, there are 100 million base pairs on chromosome 15. There are 1,200 genes, of which 80% have been determined, or about 960 for the mathematically challenged. On a chromosomal level, the chromosome 15 includes 3% of the genetic material in the human genome. Now to explore. So we start off our journey with the P-arm. Yes, it's small. But don't tell the chromosome 15 that. It's quite sensitive. Now to the genes. We start the Q-arm off with gene loci 15q11.2, home to the mutation-caused Angelman syndrome and Prader-Willi syndrome. This loci is affected by a genetic inheritance known as imprinting. Imprinting is a deviation in normal inheritance where certain genes are methylated or turned off based on the gender of the parents. The process could be compared to taking a file from a PC and sending it to a Mac. The file data means something else on the PC or the Mac. When a person does not receive an imprinted gene from each parent, they are missing important genetic information. Here we have a normal pair of genes, one maternal and the other paternal. Now, here we have a pair of two paternal genes and a paternal gene paired with a deleted maternal gene. Because they do not have the maternal data, they suffer from Angelman syndrome, a disease earmarked by a frequent smile, epileptic seizure, and developmental delay and speech problems. On the other hand, those who have Prader-Willi syndrome have either a pair of maternal genes or a maternal gene paired with a deleted paternal gene. People suffering from this disease have an insatiable appetite, delayed motor function, and moderate mental retardation. There are many genes on chromosome 15 that affect eye and hair color. This occurs partly at 15q12 on the BEY2 gene. This gene controls the brown pigments in both the eye iris and the hair. Also at this loci, albinism can be caused by mutations on the OCA2 gene. This results in reduced melanin production and removes most, but not all, pigment from the body, including the eyes, skin, and hair. Another interesting location on chromosome 15 is the STRC gene at 15q15.3. This gene codes for a protein called stereocylin that is used to create stereocilia, hairs in the inner ear that pick up sound waves and enable you to hear. When someone receives two recessive copies of this gene, they are unable to make stereocylin and therefore unable to hear. Our last stop for today at 15q23 is the gene HEXA, which creates an important enzyme that breaks down fatty substances in the brain and spinal cord before there is so much it becomes toxic. If this enzyme is inhibited, the result is Tay-Sachs disease. The disease affects the functionality of lysosomes in nerve tissues, allowing for fats to build up in the spinal cord, severing the connection between the brain and the rest of the body. To conclude, before we fly away, chromosome 15 contains many important genes for our bodies to function, and the slightest change to these genes could be detrimental to one's life. Its existence helps build hearing, a clean nervous system, pigment, and a well-developed brain. You really could appreciate chromosome 15 more.